Hello guys, this is Baltic. Today I'm gonna show you how to create a trapezoidal window family in Revit. Okay, so in this project I just put in the regular rectangular Revit default window and I just pressed edit family. Of course you can go to File, New, Family, somewhere over here you can find the metric window, yeah, and you can start from scratch. But in this case I just did family. Okay, let's go to the exterior elevation, and you want to delete those three reference planes because I'm gonna make this right side of the window, make it adjustable for the angle. Okay, so let's create those again, three the same reference planes. I'm gonna copy this one with the same distances between as it was. Also, you want to make sure that they are locked in together, just to not mess them up. And you also want to make a reference plane, which is going to be like a base, from where we're going to adjust the angle of the sloped part of the window. Okay, so you are going to pin it. It's gonna not be it's not gonna move from this position. And now you want to rotate those three reference planes, doesn't matter, and you want to make sure that they intersect in the same place with the vertical one. You want to do that because you also want to make sure that the width of the window is going to be adjustable too. So it's going to be like our main one, a reference plane. And we're gonna put angular dimension to here, yeah. Okay, let's go to the edit properties, handle types, new parameter, and let's go with the angle. Instead of length it should be angle, so we do have here, maybe let's write 15. Also create new top width. Here's now goes the length, let's make it like 800. And let's take a look if it works. So okay, we're gonna select this dimension, put a label, and select our new created top width. Yeah, it works. But let's see how about this one. And I'm gonna put the angle, and of course it doesn't work. So who are new to the Revit, I'm gonna introduce you with some magic of it. Sometimes it happens. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna go with the up, go a bit down. You want to maybe make this. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just making something. Doing something is better than doing nothing in some theories, right? And let's see. Yeah, and it works. Okay, now we're gonna adjust all the frames, openings and glass to our new three reference planes. So you basically just add the extrusion. I'm gonna start with the opening cut. So I'm gonna select all the elements, I'm gonna filter, check none, and select opening cut. And I'm gonna edit sketch. And you just basically align to this reference plane, this one, and you lock them in. In case of emergency, you should also align other lines to the reference planes, just to make sure there's no more of Revit magic going in. Right, also I can see that there's one missing reference plane, so I'm gonna copy, yeah, that's good. Okay, we have opening, let's go with the mullion, edit extrusion, let's go with a line to the reference plane, log this in. Log this in, don't forget to log this in because somebody can break in. Okay, and also you want to do with the inside. It's the dimension, it's not important because I don't know, I guess it was from a previous family. We are currently creating a new one, so it doesn't matter. You log them all in. Remove constraints, edit extrusion again, go with the line, select reference plane, select line, log them in, select reference plane, remove constraint, it doesn't matter, and check all the lines. I'm not sure if it is necessary, but better safe than sorry, right? Maybe some of you have a big experience on Revit and you know that maybe it's not necessary or something, but in my situation I just want to make sure, because if you're gonna adjust the parameters, lens, it may show some troubles. Okay, just see, yeah, it's good. This one is good, this one is good, and this one is good. Alright, I think it's good. Let's go with another one, and extrusion. And okay, we do not have a reference plane. Of course, you can create a reference plane and put another parameter and make adjustable interior inside a frame million size. But I just want to make it fast and easy, so I'm just gonna go with a align to our reference plane. And let's go with this one. Log this in, delete element, log this in, delete element, log this in. Now there's no delete element. Alright, let's see what. Okay, you want to select not glass extrusion but line reference, and let's see, it's 44, and you create a dimension and you log this in. Do not be able to change it. And you also want to offset this one by 44. See? Right, perfect. Delete this one, trim this one to this one, this one to this one. And also, don't know if it's necessary, but also select line reference with a tab and hit lock. The same thing. Oh, here's line. Select, log this in. Not a glass extrusion, but sketch line. And log this in. Yeah, we have what we need. Okay, what's here? And this is glass edit extrusion, and it's just simply align to the previous million. Yeah, I want to make sure if it's constrained. This one's not. So yeah, align this one and log this in. Let's see about. Yeah, perfect. And hit OK, and let's take a look. Okay, it goes great. Go to serial and let's check if it works. Great. Okay, let's change angle to 10, let's say. Bam. Magic happens. Let's say 12. Magic still happening, and top with it. Let's go with like this one. Yeah. So here. Oh. What if I put like -5? It's amazing. Everything looks fine. So yeah, this is your window. You hit File, Save As, save in wherever you want, and you just load into project and close. So guys, this was about Mo, and stay safe.